Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 71 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And in the last episode I did take Thapsus, which does feel good. This is probably going to be the hardest remaining settlement to take in North Africa, maybe. I mean, Carthage does only have the tier 3 stone walls, so I'm hoping that after this, what do I have? 4 more settlements to take in Africa. Here, and then there's something down here as well. Yeah, okay. So I think that despite the temptation, Sicily's right there. So I know it's very tempting to think, let's just go after that after I've taken Carthage rather than continuing on to these other African holdings because, well, they're very spread out and it's tempting to take the things that are going to be faster, I suppose. But I think that that's a wrong temptation. I think that's a temptation that I have to fight because that's going to kind of, it's kind of what I did before where I was fighting in Anatolia at the same time that I was also trying to fight for a freaking like Cyrene or some shit. Like it was really splitting me into fighting me and it felt like I wasn't really doing either job good enough. And that's because I was doing 2 things at once. Right, so I think that it's better to focus on Africa currently right now as a military objective, and obviously I continue to try to work things out with the Armenians to think that, see if I can sort of settle that down, because I don't really want to open up this front as a full-on war between myself and the Brudii. They are here. Now, they aren't in significant numbers currently. I think that... Are they at war with the Britons? I hope they are. Let me just double check that. I hope that they are at war with the Britons. They are... Yes, they are. So, hopefully that's going to be an issue. Oh yeah, let me get my guy. So this is help. I need to get him up here. Because I have money now, so I can start giving the Britons money. But I need to be able to talk to them first. You're not going to die soon, right? You're 44? Okay, that's not too bad. And I have a spy here as well that I should probably get to land somewhere. But yeah, they're not like a significant threat right now, but I don't want them to become one. I do have forces in the area, sure. But if I could give these territories to the Armenians and have them kind of fighting this war for me instead, I would really prefer that. So that way, hopefully I can sort of avoid what what I'm talking about, where I'm fighting multiple wars on multiple fronts. So for now, it's going to be about focusing on Africa, which isn't going to be the fastest conquest, but I think that it's better to focus on this because it can get annoying. It's tempting to think that this isn't a threat because these forces are split up and scattered, but there's enough here so that, where if it can be given a chance to coalesce, it can become an issue. So instead of just diving on Carthage right now with my faction leader's army, knock deep Epiphanes. It's very tempting, it really is. But there's enough here to think, you know what? Let's focus on clearing up this stuff so it doesn't present a threat to Leptis Magna and Thapsus. And even then, like if these fights go okay, and I'm thinking, oh, well, hey, that's right there. I don't know anything about it. I don't have any eyes on it right now, which is something that I do want to fix. So if I can retrain soldiers and then recruit spies, tell me I can get a spy here. Yes, I can. Because I want to continue. I need to get eyes down here for sure. Do I have any spies down here? No, I do not. Yeah, I need to get more guys placing down watchtowers as well so that I have vision over everything. I suppose that's what you can do. Yeah, because you don't need to be retrained or anything like that, so you can actually just kind of, start doing that actually. Come down here. Just put down a watchtower, and they can come down here and place watchtowers as well. And then these spies continue to make their way up. Wait, let me fix you guys. Okay, man, you guys are really upset. All right, there we go. And let's keep pushing these spies out. Maybe you can even keep training spies as well. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of these guys. I have the money for it, so why not? Why not? Yeah, I would like to have vision over as much of this as possible so that I can eliminate any threats. And I think the first move is probably going to be fighting this. Now, I don't think he's going to stand and take this fight. It wouldn't be a good fight for him if he were to do that, but... yeah, 2 Auxilia, War Dogs, and a General. Vibius Claudius. 2-star General. This army itself ain't that great either, but it's, it's okay. And, yeah, I got something, they're a kind of a scrappy group of mercenaries as backups. Not ideal. Let's leave them out of this for now and just see if he'll take the fight. No, he won't, but he didn't go that far back either. So let's go here, and then let's attack. And he can't retreat from this, so let's go ahead and... honestly, let's see here. Do I want... I don't know, 2 spears can do a lot of damage to mounted units. So I would rather my mercenaries not waste themselves throwing themselves into spearmen. So let's not let the AI control that army, and let's just make sure that that's good. And let's go in and mop these guys up. As we advance on the tiny Roman position up on that hill there, looks like they brought their dogs out, and they may have been thinking about sending them after us. Now I'm trying to think, I don't know, how did chariots do against dogs? I think they do well, don't they? Well, this might be a time for us to test it out. In any case, well, I think that really, I mean, anything's going to do well against dogs, right? I think the only thing that they can really chew up might be like my camel archers, perhaps, maybe. The general's now chasing after my slingers here, so let's now get them back here. Yeah, he made a move that was pretty fast. Archers are going to start shooting into him, and you can definitely run and attack into him. And yeah, desert axes can team up on him. Spears can help out as well. And then here we are. You guys can get back, actually. Yeah, I don't know why. You're just going to stand there and get hit by spears. And then Cav can help out as well. Go, and then go. And then, yeah, he's running away. And now we just have to... yeah, it'd be nice if we could get him there. Archers, are you going to shoot him down? And chariots, actually... maybe we can cut him off. Like that. There he goes. He goes down. Very nice. And now let's just get these dogs out of the way. They are attacking my general's character, or my general's unit. And that's fine. Well, gosh, I don't want him to... just want to make sure I get rid of this army, though. 89% of them are dead. Okay, so that should be fine. Yeah, we don't need to finish. We don't need to chase down the rest of these guys. But I suppose I could, just for a bit more experience. Now, we did lose 35 men, but I reckon we can just keep marching on. I'm glad that we were able to pick off that general as well. Victory! Because this force in front of us is a little bit bigger. What do we have here? A 3-star general, some praetorians, and that is all that we know. Can we attack? We could attack. Now, will he actually stand and fight? Let's find out. No. Well, we can still get him with this army, though. And I think that I do want to do this. Do we know anything about them? All right, 3 praetorians, 2 Libyan mercenaries, and 1 Numidian mercenary. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Let's get these guys. In this battle, we again have the Romans up on a hill with a little bit of a rock formation here, protecting, it looks like, their rear and their flank. So not bad positioning by them, but I think we still have enough room here to use our chariots to get effect. So we can keep moving in on this side, and if they want to chase with their praetorians, they can be my guest. Let's keep inching up with my spears and my archers on that side, and then, yeah, I have my basically kind of like bait. I have my slingers and axes in the middle. Again, if their general wants to charge my, quote-unquote weak center, I have my melee chariots right here that can support this. And then I'm bringing over my cav and camel corps over to this side. Kind of my weak side, but still, I got some melee cav in there. I got 2 new units of Nubians. Yeah. So they can be okay if they get attacked on that side as well. And are my Pharaoh's Bowmen in range of anything? Not quite. I only have 1 unit of Pharaoh's Bowmen, and the other unit is basic archers. So I'm going to need to get a little bit closer here to be effective with my ranged tools. And yeah, let's make sure we stay close with my chariots. Just in case that general does charge my center. And then, yeah, let's keep bringing up my chariot archers as well. My Pharaoh's Bowmen are now in range. I don't think my regular archers are. No, they're not. And their Numidian mercenaries are going to consider... They're thinking about it. This might be a charge, this might be a feint, but we can go in with my chariots and probably crush them, I would imagine. That was a really strange decision made by them to do that, I think. And yeah, honestly, just continue on into the Libyan mercenaries there. They want to bring their Praetorians right into my spear, yep, Libyans, please. They have javelins, and javelins hurt chariots, so please go after them. And yeah, they want to send their Praetorians like right on in. Are we shooting pebbles at them? Yes, we are. So that looks fine. And yeah, continue to chase those guys. All right, there we go. Their general's now coming at us. So now let's try to get in here and try to get in here with those chariot archers as well. Looks like, yeah, he broke my chariots because they're unsupported. But if my other units come on in, they might do okay. And I might want to get my guys over here to help out my chariots. And Desert Axes as well. Might want to come on over. Yeah, so there we go. We broke him. Let's get into these Libyan mercenaries here. And we have that unit of Libyan mercenaries up there as well. So let's get him as well. And who are you? Praetorians. So yeah, we want to make sure that we are breaking them. These Praetorians are running, so let's get him with my slingers. You guys chase him down, please, and thank you. And then you Desert Axes, keep on coming up here. Yeah, we have chariot archers. Let's see, yeah, you get him, and then you're doing that. We're shooting him. That looks fine. And we don't need to engage this guy if we don't feel like we have to. Like, we can back up here with my Desert Axes. And let's continue this. He is breaking. So yeah, you guys can go here and break him, and then yeah, you guys can run here. And I thought, man, why don't I have anyone on you? I thought that I had someone going after you, but apparently not. So chariots can go do that. And then one of you Nubians can help out the chariots. I know chariots aren't great for running stuff down, so they can help out. And I think that is the general, isn't he? I don't think we killed him, actually. That's too bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So he got away, but the rest of the army... Yeah, we killed 95% of them, but that's not going to count as a wipe, though, since he's getting away. Now, we did lose 56 men in that battle, but I reckon we are strong enough to continue pushing on. Again, I'm happy to take these small individual armies separately, although I say that, now I'm thinking, uh-oh, did I just get myself a little bit too separated here? You can continue on. My goodness, I didn't think that you would be able to. I should back up to stay by my supporting army here. That's what I should do. What do we have here? Roman Cav, Auxilia, and a mystery unit, and then here, 3 mystery units. Yeah, just to... Because we don't know what is beyond our sight line here, right? So, and I don't have any spies that can really... I kind of want to keep you up here, honestly, and you're not... Yeah, you're not able to help out. So, let's play it safe. Safe. Is that what I want to do? Do I want to play it safe? Before I move you back, let's do this, because I was planning on doing this anyway. Now, my faction leader can come down here and maybe clear out this little army here. Is this the faction? Faction Air? Yep, 2 stars. Okay. So let's come down here and fight him. And like that. So what do we have? 2 Praetorians and an early legionary, and then a 2-star general. Perfect. Let's see if we can wipe them out. This might turn into a little bit of a race for the hill here, because we start right on the downside of the peak. So let's try to get up here as fast as we can. Here, bring you guys up. I have Cav as well. They can come up as well. And yeah, they have a completely melee-focused army as well. So, you know, it would be nice if we can use our range assets, of course. But if we're just gonna, you know, hit them with our spears and swamp them with my chariots and Cav, that works as well. This looks to be a pretty quick engagement. The Praetorians are already charging right on into us, and they're meeting a hail of arrow fire. And do I want to get a little charge in immediately, knowing that there's going to be early legionaries right behind to follow up? It's hard to say. I kind of want to send all 3 of my Cav units right on into those early legionaries. It is a weaker unit, so we possibly can't break them. And it's weird that they did that. It's weird that they charged into the Praetorians instead of going into the early legionaries. I have been talking to someone recently about my command issues, I should say, when it comes to, you know, controlling these armies. And one of the things that was mentioned was that there do seem to be some bugs, I guess you could say. And that's something that I've been noticing, which is the when you like give a group command to go after a unit, and then like one of the units doesn't, you know, do that. They went after a completely different unit, right? Which is very strange. It's a very strange thing. Because like, yeah, same thing happened, right? I didn't tell them, I told them to go after you. You were commanded to go after the general. Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? So I need to figure out how I'm going to react to that, I suppose. Let's get these chariots in here. Let's try to kill this guy this time. And then let's get my chariot archers to see if we can run down those Praetorians right there. And yeah, let's see if we can... There we go. General is dead. And that is the faction leader. And how are we looking on the percentage? 90% have been killed. And their guys are actually still fighting. My goodness. All right, well, let's continue this battle. Although I suppose, again, we're just fighting for experience at this point because... yeah, that bodyguard's going to be gone, and everyone else has been wiped up. We did lose 58 men, but they only had 1 remaining. 1 man left of that bodyguard, so yes, he's not going to be fighting us no more. So this feels good, getting rid of some of the scraps here. And can you continue? No, you cannot. Alright, so that's all you can... that's all you can do. So that cleared up a little bit. So I think... yeah, let's just play it safe. Let's just hang out right next to my guys here. Mainly for their safety, more so than for his safety. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And I do have a bit of money to spend, but... I don't need to go too crazy here, I don't think. I think that in some cases, like, let's see, a minor city... kind of do want to get public baths in Cyrene. It's more about the principle than anything else. Yeah, getting a bazaar. Yeah. Prop rotation. Let's just get some public baths here. It's the principle, you know? It's for the people. And yeah, we get these brigands here. And you guys as well. Alright, so you're going to be taking care of them. You can probably go help out with them as well. That's fine. And oh, I was also looking at you guys. Now, I was going to train up a small little army here in Sinope? No, Mazaka. But you know what? I have an army here that I was building up here in Tarsus. And I may as well just send them north. Like, why not?
Sire, my liege.
I have a couple units of peasants here, so... Tarsus should be... no? Okay, they're not. They're not going to be okay, so we have to leave something behind.
Sire.
2 units? No, that's not going to be enough. 2 more units? Wow, Jesus, alright. How close are we? 65%? Alright, jeez Louise. My goodness, alright, fine. All infantry stay behind. That's not enough, eh? Fucking A. Alright. 70%, that's good enough. Let's just train some peasants for Pete's sake. And then the chariots can move up. They can do that. Along with the Nubian that's going to be trained here, and the general and the peasants, that should be enough to clear out this army that at least has 1 unit of peasants. So, yeah, we'll see. For this turn, I am now finished up and ready to move on here. So let's go ahead and end it. And where the hell... See, I was... Gosh, why isn't... Okay, where am I? Oh, that boat. Yeah, I remember that boat. Yeah, that boat... Man, they're still alive. Not for long. Not for... Wait, what's this? Jesus. It's this way. Okay. Alright, yeah. There it goes. All hands lost. That is unfortunate. And here we do have a candidate for adoption. Interesting. So benefactor is going to be Tutakemwi Kasaros, and it's going to be Neferetiabet Ardeos, and that's a 1-star general, 25 years old. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Welcome to the family, bud. 134,000 in the treasury, and I know that that's not ideal. I do know that corruption traits start to pop up in generals and characters once you surpass 50 grand in the treasury, I believe. I think it's 50 grand in this campaign, and then is it like 25 in the barbarian invasion campaign, which is rather prohibitive, but I get what they were trying to do there. And then yeah, faction. Let's see, Berenike, a lot of new family members, and then Admiral Shapataka is now a Sea Master +2 command at sea. Which one are you? This guy? Okay. You're a Quinkarium. Cool. Sweet. Perfect. I can use good admirals because yeah, we have a lot of fighting on the seas to do. Stonewall and Thapsus has been repaired. Yeah, come at me, bro. See if you guys want to attack me. I didn't think so. Not on land, at least. And ceasefire between the Britons and the Scipii. Yeah, we'll see about that. We will see how long that lasts. So this is what I want to see. I want to see some of their forces coming down to fight me in open field, because this I can fight. I can take that, and then that makes the fight for Carthage a lot easier. To Urbans, Archer Auxilia, and a family member. Still not nothing, but yeah, better than fighting this. Yeah, 4-star general. Hot damn. All right. Okay. Still, that's fine. That's ooh, and there's you as well. Ooh, you sneaky bugger. Are you trying to get away? Well, in any case, I think... Let's see here. What do I want to do? Sure, I can attack into you. God damn it. This Iberian infantry, town militia, skirmishers, and a 3-star general. Alright, well, the units are very, very pathetic. I guess I do have an army right here that can march out and take them down. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, see, the thing is, every time I pass through this territory and I forget to place out watchtowers, I really end up regretting it. So let's actually not keep making that mistake. Let's send you out here.
Move out.
Place down some more watchtowers, and then you come down here. And there we go. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to find out where these guys are. So that's what I want to do here. All right. We will how far can you go?
Sire.
Yeah, let's just keep marching down the border.
No more moves, sire.
And we'll keep these guys together.
March.
All right, 4 units in that one. 3 units and then a ballista. Okay. All right, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll keep covering this area with watchtowers. That's fine. Let's keep you here for now, just because I don't know if I'm going to have vision on this area without that spy. Well, actually, I have a spy right there. I have a whole train of spies, so that actually works out.
My eyes are yours.
Yeah, let's bring these guys up.
Unseen, unheard. No more moves, my liege. My ears are yours.
Yeah, let's bring these guys up and try to get vision on this settlement if I can.
Sire.
Hey, check it out. I got the Man of the Hour. This is just from auto-resolving battles against brigands. That's pretty cool. Got a 3-star general here. And this was one of the Nubian spears. How about that? Yeah, that is excellent. That is, yeah, look at that. Ascenovet Soter. Oh, that's so cool. I love that event. Those are so cool. So now you and then you guys can come down here. You guys might need to retrain your armies, actually.
Move out.
Yeah.
Out of moves, great lord.
Yeah, just hop into Jerusalem, retrain your forces, then hop out, and then you can take on that, perhaps. Maybe even train up another, oh, I don't know, another Desert Cav or something like that. Yeah. You will be making your way out west to take on those brigands as well. Alright, that looks okay. And then, yeah, we got some brigands up here.
Prepare for battle. Glorious victory.
Ah, so much nicer when you can just auto-resolve those. Man, yeah, that took me a while, didn't it? That took me quite some time to figure that one out, but this game has been much more enjoyable once I started, you know, auto-resolving those gosh darn brigand fights. The army that I have stationed here in Thapsus is now fully retrained, although I don't have any peasants yet to garrison Thapsus or anything really. These forces down here are too far away currently to garrison Thapsus, so
Mighty general.
I'm going to train up a peasant unit for now, and my faction leaders unit can go fight this battle, clear the path to Carthage, and then perhaps they can switch places. You can go back to Thapsus, retrain your army yet again, while the army that's in Thapsus can move on up to Carthage and conduct that siege. They do have onagers, so they are equipped to do so. And we will keep an eye on this army as well and see where they are headed. If they swing back around to assist in that siege against Carthage, we'll deal with it. But for now, I think it's about fighting this army. And they are going to take that fight. No shit. Okay. Well, for Star General, not bad. Not bad. Do we know anything about him? Okay, yeah, he's a good commander. That's it. He's 21 years old, so he's good. And his forces are going to be, let's see here, so 3 Praetorians, and then early Legionary, 1 Praetorian Cav, and then a Roman Cav. So really not bad, but just no ranged units. So that is one area that we can take advantage of. They are going to be formed up on that hill, facing not quite the right direction here, but let's just move around like this. And slingers and axes like there. And then Cav will be on my... Yeah, if they want to charge there, yeah, Roman Cav. My Nile Cavalry can definitely wipe the floor with their Roman Cav unit, but it's the Praetorians that I do want to watch out for. If I could get my chariot into the Praetorian Cav, that is, I have to say Praetorian Cav and Praetorian Infantry are obviously two very different things, but if I can get that matchup, my chariots against their Praetorian Cav, I think that's what I want. And actually they're lined up on that side anyway, so that does work out in my favor. So let's continue to march on their position and see what kind of moves they want to be making here. Okay, I wonder what this is. This is where... it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Is that a retreat? Let's send my guys in pursuit, but I'm very wary of this. It looks like a retreat, doesn't it? And if I could pick off any units that I can, let's send my general as well. Yeah, that looks like a retreat, doesn't it? So let's try to go here, here, here. And then, yeah, chariots go here. And then chariot archers go here. So if we can, at the very least, get all the infantry units cleaned out, that would be nice. But these guys are going to turn around and fight, I would imagine so. Yeah, the battle's not over. They're going to turn and fight, and... Yeah, yep. Let's see here. I mean, we got chariots on the way. Chariots do cause fear in infantry, so that does help. And let's go here. Charge in here, try to break those Praetorians. Generals charging into those Praetorians there. That's very dicey. There we go. We got mass routes happening. We just have to break this unit that my general is fighting. Come on here, break him. Break him. There we go. There we go. So their cav are going to get away, but still wiping out a decent handful of solid infantry units is, that's an okay consolation prize, I should say. Now, those cav units are probably going to retreat down back to Carthage, though, so that's, again, not super ideal. Let's make sure that my archers are not shooting here. Yeah, it's not going to be super ideal having those guys retreat back to Carthage, but still, it's, you know, what are you going to do? Definitely took some casualties there, lost 58 men, but still, getting rid of 400 heavy infantrymen of the Romans is, yeah, I'll pay that price. And this army can't simply just switch on out. They can move back into Thapsus. You guys are all set, right? Yeah. Can you guys actually get into Thapsus? Looks like you can. Looks like you can.
Sire!
No?
Onward! Mighty general!
What? Come on. You can't get around him? Can't get into Thapsus? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh.
My liege!
No. No. Dang. Alright, fine. Just head back. Head back into Thapsus. I was hoping to get a head start, but no head start for us.
Mighty general!
Moving on into the next turn here, and finally, after I feel like a lot of time of me forgetting to do this, I've finally gotten I set Nefet Philometer over to Crete, and yeah, he's gonna, let's see this income and see how much it changes when he goes inside of, oh my god, he almost added 1,000 income to Cadonia. I should have looked at the corruption too, because I wonder, there's no corruption now with you inside of it? No, really? Okay, wait a minute. I need to, for experimentation purposes, I need to look at this.
Forward!
I need to know. So 592. I feel like that's been reduced. I must have built some buildings. But the fact that, so he reduces that,
My liege!
all of it, that's insane. That's wonderful. Wow. What a nice boost. And now the bazaar is going to be adding some money. It's not telling me how much money the bazaar is. Oh yeah, that's because I'm being blockaded right here. Yeah, these freaking boats, man. These freaking boats are messing me up. I didn't show it. I just, you know, I wasn't narrating this part, but during the intern phase that I just skipped on over, I had like a fleet of like 4 or 5 boats that just got ping-ponged back and forth between like all these boats, and they eventually sunk, all of them. Like the entire fleet that I had. And it's like, oh god, that was like one of my stronger fleets. Like, god damn. That's a lot. What about you guys? Can you, yeah, like, come on. Can you mess these guys up, please? There, oh, nice victory. That feels good. That feels good.
Great lord!
Yeah, we need to start turning the tide. I'm building boats everywhere that I can.
Great lord! Great
Like,
lord!
I'm really going here. I'm really trying.
Great lord! Ships ready!
So yeah, I probably need to start sending these boats.
Ready! Yes, mighty lord!
So can I merge them? Yes, I can. Perfect. Merge you guys. Hell yeah, that's a nice little fleet there.
Ready to sail!
Yeah, maybe bring them out as well.
Moves depleted, sire!
Yeah, try to mess that fleet up. It's tough though, because they have better boats. You know, they have the quinqueremes, which are obviously better. So, it's definitely, like, it's noticeable. The better boats really do like mess up the inferior boats, which makes sense. But it's very noticeable. It's not like a, you know, you try to outnumber with the triremes and you're like, yeah, that should be enough. And it's like, oh man, I don't know. Like a good experienced quinquereme with a good admiral really can mess shit up. So yeah, it's pretty treacherous. Now, well, let's come down. Let's continue with you, and let's just get another watchtower here. Does that give us all the vision down here? It does. So let's just keep the mercenaries close, and then from here, I reckon we can advance west and march on.
My eyes
This settlement, maybe we can get a spy here, and then a spy there. And all right, so we got a vision on a few more armies here. Yeah, there's a little something something there, and then we don't know what that is, but it's a half stack. So again, not nothing. And I'm really curious. I wonder what the wall situation is down here. What I'm seeing is wooden walls, but that might not be accurate. So I'm very curious. I don't have siege equipment with this army, but it's, I can pause for a turn and build siege towers if I have to. That's okay too. Let's auto-resolve that. Yes, yes. And then... Yes. Come on. Come on. There we go. And you...
Onward! Out of moves, great lord! Build
keep
tower.
building these. Maybe just get one more over there.
My eyes are yours.
Move out west. And then let's keep bringing these spies out. Are you going to be okay, Cyrene? Do we need to train up some more peasants here? Actually, no, I don't have to cancel that. Yeah, I learned a new thing. You can just do that? No? What? You can't? There you go. Oh, okay. Yes. Nice. Nice. I am now going to take my faction heir, Ramos Urgetes, out of Thapsus. As I mentioned before, his army's ready to go. So let's move him up. And he can attack Carthage in the next turn. Let's go ahead and move my faction leader inside of Thapsus. And just get him topped off. His army just took a couple knocks. So that should be fine. Let's actually make sure that we train up another peasant so that we can actually leave Thapsus at some point. And then hopefully he's not needed to take Carthage. Carthage, I imagine, will be a tough fight, but this army should still manage, I think. The Pharaoh's Bowmen are going to be really helpful for that. Onagers will get us inside. And let's see, Chariot. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Actually, I'm looking at it. We will see. That might actually be kind of a tough fight, but we can definitely take a crack at it. And if this unit, whatever, do we know what that is? No, we do not. Okay, let's try to find out. Can you get inside? You can. Can you tell me what that is? It's an urban cohort. Hot damn. If he wants to stand outside of the settlement, then yes, I can get a draw battle and try to kill as many of this as I can. So there's that. That's an option. And then we also could possibly get you inside. And yeah, you got inside. And there's a 32% chance that you will open those gates. How old are you? You're 59. All right, so you're getting up there. As we end another turn here, this is something that I didn't even think was possible. The rebels are trying to get a ceasefire. What? I'm so confused by this. I didn't think... So like in Shogun and Medieval, there aren't... You don't negotiate with the rebel factions. And in this game, it's confusing because like the rebels are portrayed not just by the settlements, but also by the brigands. I think those are classified as kind of the same thing, right? So this is so bizarre. Can I get money out of them? I don't know. It's so weird. A ceasefire? Like who do they think I'm attacking? What rebel settlement have I... I'm just killing brigands that are in my land. You know, I haven't taken a rebel settlement in ages, right? That is so confusing. And who is he talking to? Pamuhel. Can I I wish I could find out where is this? Like, where is this being discussed? Who are you? Where are you? Huh. That is, can I get money out of them? No, I can't. It's just... And now, wait, so I can't counter offer? Make an offer? Now that I took that off, I can't put that back on? Okay, this whole thing seems... Okay, well, I just... Whatever was about to happen, I just messed it up. And... that's fine, I guess, because I don't really understand the implications of anything that was. So that was so weird. Like, does that mess up my my reputation, my global influence reputation by, I don't know, declining shit with rebels? That's so weird. That's such a weird thing. Like, who was that? Where? I'm looking for any, like, rebel diplomats, and I don't know where that could have been. What a bizarre thing. Well, in any case, okay, so we got some action up here. And this is a little concerning. So this is just one general. Marcus Gellius has come out, but then we have you, who are the two urbans, one Praetorian cav, and then the Roman cav. And then there's, you know, you guys, and then there's not much inside. If I can fight this kind of separately out in the open like this is all preferable. I don't know if they're going to allow me to do that. Oh, we gotta have ourselves a Scipii assassin. All right, okay, well. I don't have any nearby assassins. Can I train one here? Can I train an assassin? Yes, I can. Let's train an assassin. He's 3 experience, so I kind of doubt that I'm going to be able to really do anything about that, because I have to train up an assassin first before you can accomplish anything, but oh well. Now, I feel like these guys haven't really moved for the last few turns. I feel like they're just kind of hanging out. You too, even. Let's come down here. Can we get any vision on this? Ooh, they just have wooden walls. Oh, that ain't much. It's a minor city, eh? And you have not built your tier 3 walls yet. Interesting.
My liege.
And
Sire!
I can't move that fast moving off-road, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Now, I would imagine that you would just come right on back, although they can't, it looks like they can't train, like they can only train spears here, maybe? Yeah, I don't really know, but the fact that I'm just seeing spears and Roman cav here, and then like spears and dogs here, they might only have like low tech stuff here. So that's, hey, that's good. Yeah, there's a Praetorian there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we got some stuff to think about here. So 129,000 in the treasury, and ooh, we got some good stuff here. Looks like Ramos Philometer. That's going to be, you have the artist, +1 influence, 10% decrease to cost a bribe. And then what else? Nakronk Alexander, a spice merchant, and that's going to be for you. 26 years old. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. You're in Sardis? Yeah, not bad. I'm going to have to consider, with the spice merchant, I might need to look at the options nearby to see maybe if you want to be a governor somewhere that's making money. Sardis is making some money, so maybe that is the best place for you. I'll think about it. And then Admiral, a couple admirals got command stars. That's good as well. Yeah, we need all the help that we can get in that regard. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay. And I can't, man, so I'm setting this diplomat up to talk to, it's not, was it you? Yeah, that's who it was. Rebel diplomat. Who are you? Where did you come from? Yeah, what a weird thing.
Yes, my liege.
Damn, alright, so the Britons are losing territory fast. Yikes. Okay, so we need to come over here.
Yes.
And hopefully talk to them before they lose more territory. Because I can start throwing money at them, essentially.
Your humble servant.
Like, I can start throwing some decent cash their way to try to slow down their demise, if at all possible. And there were... Where do those brigands go? What in the gosh darn? There were brigands that were right here. And they were turning... They controlled this watchtower, so they turned it off. Are you guys up here? Oh, shit. I got ambushed. Oh, you sneaky bastards. I don't... Okay, there. Okay. I didn't want to fight it, even though it was an ambush. Yeah, sneaky buggers. Okay. Interesting. So, one turn before this surrenders. So I should probably see if I can get a deal with the Armenians now. So let's go ahead and lift the siege. Who has more influence, you or you? It doesn't matter. It's all the same.
I will speak with them.
All right, let's talk to these guys, and I'm trying to remember. It's been such a long time since I've watched the guide that was put up by Count MRVHS. I think that the way this goes is that you want to just offer like map information as a gift, and they say they cannot accept it. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what else to do then. I thought that that was like step one. I might need to go back and watch that video. Gosh, I don't see. This is. I would have to lay them. I have to put them under siege again, you know. Because I don't want the Scipii to be able to talk to the Armenians. They might try to, you know, become their allies, in which case I wouldn't be able to make them my protectorate until I've eliminated those Scipii, which is going to be a little while. I actually just took a moment just now to go back and rewatch Count MRVHS's video where he talks about how he gets protectorates in this game. And gosh, you know, it's a little confusing because one of the things that I was thinking in this campaign was that I needed to get rid of the Parthians because they were allied to the Armenians and I was at war with the Parthians and the Parthians would not get a ceasefire with me. So I thought that was one of the sticking points for the Armenians submitting to my rule, essentially. And in his video, in Count MRVH's video where he explains this, he was able to make someone a protectorate who he was also at war with two other factions that they were allies with, which is okay, like very confusing. Like I'm like, what? Okay. So that's possible, I guess. And in addition to that, so I did it right, in which that the way that you're supposed to do it is, you know, have a lot of money, which I do. And then you open the conversation by offering like trade rights or map information in this case. And just to get them to come to the table, you know, just to get them to come like talk to you, right? And when they just shut you down, as they just did to me, then they're not ready yet. And yeah, so this is like it's a bit confusing because I'm wondering at this point, like I can continue to try for sure, like I can keep trying here and see if I can get them to agree to submit to me. I'm wondering if there's just a simple... I wonder if they're just too far gone by this point. I mean, we've been, you know, at war with them for an eternity, so maybe our relation has just been degraded so much that we just can't get there. Maybe I could try blockading the port, like that might help, but, you know, I don't maybe not. I mean, I guess, yeah, we have a boat right here, so we can blockade their port just to see if that also, you know, does more to persuade them. I don't know, build some more stuff, maintain the siege, and then what? Wait another 8 turns? Do I really want to do that? It's hard to know. So like he does suggest to wait until there's 1 turn remaining in the siege to really show they're going to put the pressure on them. But I'm wondering if I can just try every turn to talk to them. And maybe that's what I will do for the next few turns at least, is to just lift the siege, talk to them, offer them map information or something, see if they'll come to the table, and just try that for a little while to see if I can get anywhere with them. And if I, you know, after like, I don't know, say 10 turns of that, maybe then it's time to go back to sieging them to see if I can figure this one out. Because, yeah, I'm just, it's too far. I've put too much time into it to not continue to try to figure that one out. Because it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to figure out how to use protectorates, more so for future campaigns, right? Like, I understand that for the strategy of this campaign, you know, we're too far gone. This is not the ideal way to play this campaign by this point. Here we are just doing it for science purposes. But for future campaigns, it could help to, you know, give me more diplomatic options, you know, going into, you know, other factions and exploring those alternatives. So that's going to be it for this episode. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Carthage playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.